And breaking news just into our newsroom, a central El Paso church vandalized. We're talking about the St. Pius X church. 3 statues of angels in the courtyard were toppled overnight. Joining us now live via Zoom, El Paso Catholic Bishop Mark Seitz. Bishop, what can you tell us about what happened?
Good afternoon. Yes, unfortunately, yesterday evening, apparently a person came through the plaza at St. Pius. Those of your listeners who have had the chance to visit there know it's a beautiful place with a number of statues, a fountain, and I don't know what kind of instrument he had, but he was able to do some pretty serious damage to a number of figures of angels, 3 angels in that plaza. They just found them in pieces on the ground this morning.
Now, I know the parish is cooperating with law enforcement and helping to identify any potential suspects. What type of security is there at the church that law enforcement can use to help find that person who did that?
Fortunately, we have in place video cameras, and we do have recordings of that event last night. Whether the pictures will be clear enough to be able to identify the person or not, we'll just have to find out. And certainly, if any of our listeners have heard anything, we'd appreciate them contacting the police as well. Someone who does this kind of destruction might do more, and so we'd love to find out and make sure that person isn't going to do any more damage.
Now, I know, Bishop Seitz, that the diocese has had other instances of vandalism at parishes throughout the diocese in recent years. What can you tell me? What is the status on some of those? I know the case at St. Patrick, that person was arrested, but what about some of the other cases that are outstanding?
Right, and they remain outstanding. I know that the law enforcement is still looking into those other cases where some kind of flammable instrument was thrown against the windows of some of our churches, and one of them actually damaged the inside of a church at St. Jude's. So certainly when something like this happens, we always think about those events too, and you know, they could be random or they might not be, and so we really want to get to the bottom of that.
Bishop Mark Seitz with the El Paso Catholic Diocese, thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
My pleasure. God bless.